Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, and today is very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about the management lesson from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, management skill which we can acquire from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Shrimad Bhagavad Gita as it is written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Mahaprabhu from ISKCON temple. And I would have to say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book, but in true sense pure book, science and humanity. And I am trying to propagate a humanity on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and trying to morally motivate to those people who are actually frustrated and attempt to commit suicide on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's get into the management lesson from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The dedication to work. First management lesson from Srimad Bhagavad Gita is dedication toward the work. A popular verse of Gita which advised to all of us to dedicate, to focus on our work is something like Niyatam Kuru Karma Tvam Karma Jaya Hi Akarmanah. शरीर शरीर यत्र भी चाहते हैं ना परिचाते न तो अकर्मण यह कृष्ण वासुदेव मधुसूदन मुकुंदा मुरारी केशव जनार्दन गोविंद गोपाला माधवा यह क्लियरली स्टेटेड perform your prescribed duty. Krishna here clearly stated perform your prescribed duty. Working is better than not working, and no one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. No one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. Krishna stated perform your prescribed duty only. Here Lord Krishna means told to all of us. Lord Krishna said in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, detachment of expectation of desire, outcome from the completing any work. It's something like कर्मणि अधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचना मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भो मा ते संगो स्वकर्मणि. ये Krishna directly stated to Arjuna, verse number 47, chapter number 2. ये Krishna directly stated Arjuna. Means Lord Krishna here stated you have right to perform only and only your prescribed duty. You have right to perform your karma. You are not entitled, but you are not entitled to get any kind of fruitive expectation from your karma, fruitive result from your karma. You are not entitled. So never get any kind of association with your karma, and always perform your prescribed duty for sake of performing prescribed duty. Focus in accomplishing the work, not outcomes associated with it, not outcome associated with it. This is the first lesson which we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Dedication toward the works. Second one is selfless work. Lord Krishna advised Arjuna to fight for the battle, for betterment of the entire universe. Here Krishna stated directly stated to Arjuna, what will you get? What will you get? What will you going to? Means what are you going to lose? You are not going to lose anything. Either you will get something, or you will come to know. You will get experience. Here you are not, but you are not going to lose anything. Here Krishna stated, "Hatva praptasya swargam, chitva bhoksasyami mahima, tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddham kuru nishchaya." Here Krishna stated, if you get defeated in this particular warfare, then you will get a heavenly planet. And if you conquer, then you will get back your kingdom which actually seized by your cousin brother. So win-win situation will be there. So you don't have to associate with these things. Means you don't have to associate with the fear of losing something, and you don't have to associate to get back anything in the result. So you just have to understand you are means it will be win-win situation for you. So always associate with a selfless work. Lord Krishna here advised to Arjuna to fight for the battle for betterment of entire universe. He reminded Arjuna the purpose of the war, which is for the betterment of the world toward the right way of the living dharma. Betterment of the world toward the right way of living, that is called dharma, and not for the personal own benefit, and not for satisfying his own greed or desire. Thus, in the organization, every individual should work by subordinating his individual interest under the organizational interest. And this is the second thing, selfless work. First one is dedication, second one is selfless work, and third one is work as identity. As per Srimad Bhagavad Gita, human identity is not defined by his caste, color and family. he belongs from, but human identity defined from the action, the particular karma, particular duty which he has performed. Here Krishna, Vasudeva, Madhusudana, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Kesava. Here clearly stated, verse number 21st, chapter number 4. Here Krishna stated, चतुर्वर्ण मया सृष्ट गुण कर्म विभागस्य तस्य कर्ता अव्यम अस्य कर्ता अव्यमः. Krishna stated, I have divided this particular society in the four part, on the basis of, in four parts, on the basis of the particular person's characteristic quality, and the on the basis of the karma. Here Krishna stated. So here Krishna stated, he behaved with others. What he behaved, the way he behaved with others, the way which means the way I behave with other people. This is my real identity. My karma are only my identity. My karma, my real identity is not my caste, my color, my family, but my karma and how I behave with other people. This is my real identity. And this is the same in the context with the management, as an individual's identity is only his capacity or capabilities, his work and his behavior, be it superior and subordinate and also peers. Emotional intelligence, this is the third lesson which we can learn from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. And emotional intelligence, according to Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, we should not get overconfident from over the small victories, and we should not feel so depressed after every small failure, and we should constantly work toward the purpose. And similarly, in the management, we must continue our work toward the betterment of the organization against the odds. Betterment of the organization. Here Krishna stated, the person who is not deviated from his path, if he got a one failure, listen it very carefully. The person who is not deviated from his path, if he got a one failure, and the person who is not considered himself as a paramount, if he got a one success, only that kind of person is known as a karma yogi, and karma yogi will get a success in his life again and again. So this is the third lesson. This is the fourth lesson, emotional intelligence, which we can learn from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. Here Krishna directly stated how to control your mind. Means when we talk about emotional intelligence, it's all about control our senses, regulate our senses by our sensory organs. Here Krishna stated, Tasmad Indriyani Adu Niyamya Bharat Varsah पाप प्रजहियेन ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम. पाप प्रजहियेन ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम. Here Krishna, पाप प्रजहियेन ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम. Here Krishna stated immediately what you have to do in order to curb the great symbol of the enemy, that is lust. Great symbol of the sin, that is called lust or desire. You just have to regulate your senses by your sensory organs. आँख है तो देखेंगी, मुंह है तो बोलेगा, कान है तो सुनेगा, नाक है तो सूंघेगा और हाथ है तो टच करेगा. बट वी जस्ट हैव टू रेगुलेट. उसको रेगुलेट कर, किस चीज़ को सुनना है, व्हाट वी हैव टू हियर, व्हाट वी हैव टू स्पीक, व्हाट वी हैव टू सी, व्हाट वी हैव टू स्निफ एंड व्हाट वी हैव टू टच. वी जस्ट हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग. दिस इज कॉल्ड इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस. And acceptability of the changes, according to Lord Krishna, a person who has a fear of change distract himself from the right way of the living dharma, does unethical actions, and like a person in the management should not fear of the change and accept the changes. This is the fifth one, intention. Lord Krishna here clearly stated, Lord Krishna says that intention is the essence to get a desired goal. Any work with a good intention is always accomplished with a desired goal. Any work with a good intention is required. Any work with a good intention is always accomplished with a desired goal. Equivalently, a manager's intention toward the goal should be clear and achievable, which differentiate himself from the other. Stable in mind, a key of the success. Stability of mind. Here Krishna sits in the middle of battlefield of Mahabharata. Now Krishna states that the human life is like a battlefield within a mind soul, and the human must keep his mind stable to analyze the situation and can make effective decision in order to win the situation. In the same way, the manager should try to keep his mind calm and cool and take an effective decision to overcome the every challenges. This is what Lord Krishna stated. So I hope you all can understand. If you are having any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Radhe.